Good morning, everybody. I'm back with my scent of the day, and today I'm wearing one I picked up about 3 months ago in a rack store haul at Burlington, and I had been looking for it for 2 years, ever since I saw it on a video by Chris from Best Brands Perfume. And I mentioned he's on one of my reviewers on my review list, the 10 reviewers that helped me build my collection, and I mentioned why he's on there. He just throws so much volume into his videos. He goes over a lot of fragrances in a short amount of time, but it's a way to learn. Because remember, I just started this 3 years ago, and there's a lot of fragrances that were created, way before 3 years ago, and so I got to learn all these other fragrances from him, and that's one reason I watch him. Plus, he's kind of funny. He puts some good content out there, and it's really I like watching him. I just like that whole thing. Anyway, this was one he sort of stopped on in the middle of one of those videos. He has so many videos at the too. But on the middle of one of them, he stopped there and gave this an extra 3-4 seconds and mentioned that it was underrated as a summer fragrance. And that caught my attention because he doesn't do that too often. But when he does, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna remember that. And then I start looking for this. I saw it in my department store at full price. I was like, nah. And I always see these in little bottles. There's a collection of 4 Vince Camutos that you can always find in there, but I didn't want those. I wanted a full bottle, and this is a 50 ml, and I got it for about 25, I think, something like that, maybe even less in Burlington in that haul. It's Vince Camuto Solare, and it's pretty simple fragrance. It's got mandarin orange in it. It's got cardamom and pimento, which is really nice, and then it's got cashmere and musk. And I've seen now that I put it on and I wore it today. I went back and just tried to find if there's any more reviews on it, and I saw 2. Cuba Know has one, and his is funny about it. And then, well, interesting enough, Max Forti has it in 2, and one's a tropical one. And I was surprised to see that. I'm surprised I never saw that before. But he has it in 2 of them, and so it is a good fragrance. It's really nice too. It's an orange cap. It's leather here, and I guess Vince Camuto's known for his shoes. Maybe that's designer shoes. It's really nice. It is nice. It sprays real nice. But you're more interested in smell, so am I. And it has that orange from the mandarin, and that is there at all times. But I think it's more the spicy stuff underneath it. I think it's that cardamom and that pimento. I think that works really well together. And one thing about cardamom, the thing I always associate with cardamom, I watch a lot of reviewers, and one of the reviewers, female reviewers I watch is Juice de Rose. And if you watch her enough, sometimes when she does like the sexiest men's one, and she'll always have something on there, maybe more than one, with cardamom on it. She talks glowingly about cardamom as being almost like a kryptonite to her. So, take that as you may, but that's what she thinks about cardamom. So whenever I see cardamom, I always remember that. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, because I trust her opinion. And then it has the pimento, and pimento is a real nice fragrance. Actually, pimento's in like spice bombs and all that. So that's a good note. And then underneath that has that cashmere, and it has musk, and those 4 work really to balance out that fruitiness of this mandarin. Some people compare this to Mugler A-Men Ultra Zest. I don't know what that smells like, and Cuba Know does that for sure. And he talks about being orange creamsicle type smell. Yeah, I don't really get orange creamsicle out of it, but I could see where some might, maybe from the cashmere. But sometimes I get smokiness from cashmere, but I could see other people getting like leather, like a soft vanilla leather from it, maybe. Yeah, I could see it. I could see how you could get creamsicle out of it. But I get more like a smoky orange flavor, a spicy, smoky orange flavor out of it, and it's really good. Actually, Mrs. Fritz gave it a 9. We have a sniff and rated this, and I think she gave it a 7 during that when it was on paper. But when I came out of the shower and put it on, she was like, "Ooh, that smells great." And it was a 9 to her. So, could have been the cardamom. so anyway, that's here. And this is by somebody named Claude Dir, and Claude Dir is the people that I follow, I follow a lot of people in the fragrance community, I'll say, and a lot of them are, a lot of them have channels and stuff like that, and a lot of them they have Zaharoff fragrances. There's a guy named George Zaharoff, and I guess he owns the company. And I always thought he was the perfumer, and that he was making his own perfumes like Gallagher and like E.J. Wells. And so that's what I always thought until today when I looked up this guy and I found out this guy, Claude Dir, he's won like an award for Lifetime Achievement as American Perfumer. And he's the perfumer, note on all the Zaharoff fragrances. So that's, I want to tell you something, because I do know a lot of people like Zaharoff. And he also, that Claude Dir, he not only makes Zaharoff, but he makes other ones. He makes some Bonds. He makes some of the Icon for Banana Republic, and he makes a lot of celebrity scents. And no wonder he won this Lifetime Achievement. He makes a lot of celebrity scents. And anyway, I thought I'd mention that's who the perfumer noted in this. And so it would be kind of underrated, if you can find it in rack stores. And I don't see too many videos on it. And I could spray this on 14 times. I probably will. I probably do another video specifically for the 14 spray minimum Facebook group I'm on, because this is one where I'd feel comfortable doing that. It's a really nice fragrance. I already sprayed on 7 times. So anyway, pray for peace in the world and help me be kind. I always need to work on that. Trust me. And just have a nice day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.